go.
All right. Thank you, Susie, again for the session today. Enjoyed it again. Is it recording? You look questioning. Here, let's take a look.
Yes.
Perfect. We're going.
Okay,
Fabulous.
sorry.
No, you're fine. No big deal. This is just for you, So, just why don't we start here on the putting green, because that's what we finished up with today. So it's what we were most recently talking about. So the things that I want to remind you of, first of all, I thought you were a good natural putter. You had a good sense of if it's a further shot, I want to make a little bigger stroke. If it's a closer one, I make a little shorter stroke. So just want to remind you of a couple technical things that you can do when I'm not standing by you. We want to make sure to get that ball kind of off of our inside foot, so not kind of in the middle of our feet. And then we, again, just don't want to necessarily flip with our hands. You actually did a really nice job of that. I thought you made good, consistent strokes. And then just a reminder when we start to line up to our putts, to not necessarily just point the face of the club where we want to go. We want to make sure to move our whole body around, so that's pointed in the correct ways. Other than that, I thought you did a really good job of making a bigger stroke when we were further away, and then a little smaller one when we were in a little bit closer. So I don't think we need to belabor that very much. I think you got the right idea there. So I'm going to talk just a little bit about our chipping and pitching, which I thought was also very successful, to be honest with you. Couple things we want to talk about there. So you're going to have to pretend this is a pitching wedge, if you'll forgive me, but we want to make sure in those shots we get our feet nice and close together, even closer together perhaps than on our putting, so that that ball is right kind of in the middle of our feet or just slightly back of our feet. And that just helps us make sure that we hit the grass a significant amount. Remember how important that was in our chipping and pitching? We had to make sure that we got all the way down to kind of the roots of the grass there was the thing that made the biggest difference for you. And then we did encourage you perhaps to lean just slightly on that lead leg. Not a ton. We don't want to feel like we're super leaned over this way or that can cause some other problems. But just maybe 60% of our weight on our lead leg will help you maybe get that little bit more downward blow, help you get down to the roots of grass and brush through it. And then again, just a reminder to kind of make swings that are appropriate for that shot, right? So for our small ones, if we only have to send it a few feet, we're going to go back to about here and on through. For our bigger shots, remember we had to carry that bunker and hit a little further. Yes. We had to allow that club to extend up a little bit further, to our waist perhaps, and then swing on through to our waist. And when you did that, I thought you did an awesome job of that. So
thank you.
Really good session. Looking forward to do it with you again.
Yes, thank you.
No, my pleasure. Thank you for being my camera.